Hey, baby. I'm a little busy, baby. How many people you been with?
I don't know, like 4.
Like at one time?
What? No. What about you?
So you only sleep with 4 people?
Yes. Why? What about you?
Oh, man, it's getting dark in here. I'm just gonna...
Hey!
It's a little bit more than you.
What, like 5, 6?
38.
38!
Look, I was going through something.
Yeah, the male species.
If I'd slept with, like, say 20 men, would you be bothered?
Yes.
You would be bothered. Why?
Yeah. I wouldn't entertain him.
Why?
Because your body count was 20.
What's wrong with 20? He's definitely got double standards.
20 whole man, whole people, yeah. Lost their mind.
I woke up in the morning and I say I need one of those. They got me trying all their clothes. They got me trying all their clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
What's good, YouTube? Whenever you're watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining why handsome men should never turn a hoe into a housewife. Before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been in from the start. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Now, first thing first, guys, this is an important video for me to make because a lot of men, they run into hoes, and sometimes hoes, they can have a way about them where they portray themselves in a certain light where they're not a hoe, but deep down inside they're a hoe. They may convince a man that they've changed, that was in their past. A lot of times hoes, they know how to talk themselves into a relationship, a marriage, etc. We see it all the time. Maybe a guy who his resources are handsome, or maybe the way he looks is handsome, he ends up cuffing a hoe and ends up turning into a housewife. So I believe this is a very important video for me to make, to tell handsome men and show handsome men why they should not be turning a hoe into a housewife. Do not fall for the manipulation. Do not fall for the guilt trip. You gotta realize these women, they know how to talk themselves into marriage and relationships. So now, first thing first, we need to define what is a hoe. I'm not talking about a woman who with a body count of like 5, 6, maybe she just, had a bit of fun here and there. I'm talking about the women who are out here getting trains run on them. High body counts. This person knows her, this person knows her, the whole area knows this woman. Everyone's had their fun with her. Everyone knows her business. Maybe she's got a couple kids by a couple different baby daddies. I'm talking about these women. I'm talking about the woman who let multiple men leave their DNA all over their face, all over their cheeks, all over her body. You know what I mean? I'm talking about these type of women. Guys, you need to recognize them. And a lot of times, hoes, they will show themselves if you let them. A lot of times, we as men, we can be guilty of wanting to paint a fairy tale just the same way women want a fairy tale too. A lot of the times, God, the Most High, whatever you believe in, a lot of times, God will show you the signs that this woman is a hoe. But a lot of times, we as men, we want it to be true. We want it to be real. We want the fact that maybe we think she's not a hoe. We want it to come true. A lot of times we know what it is, but a lot of times we as men, we want to paint a fairy tale and tell ourselves she's not a hoe. Because I'm not saying hoes have completely negative traits. Some hoes, they might have traits that you like. It can happen. It can happen where a promiscuous woman, maybe you have really good conversation with her. Maybe she's a really good listener. I don't know. But a lot of times, hoes can have decent traits. It's not just all negative with hoes. They can have some redeeming traits. So a lot of times, men, they can want to take some of the redeeming traits and ignore all the rest of the toxic negative traits. So you need to realize those negative traits are there for a reason. Doesn't matter if she has some redeeming traits. The negative traits will always outweigh the redeeming traits. Reasons you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. First thing first, it's a bad look on you as a man. You're gonna walk into a building, walk into a family gathering, and everyone knows that's the woman who's getting multiple guys' DNA bust on her face. That's just not a good look. It's not a good look whatsoever. I don't care how you paint it, how you wanna put it. It's not a good look to have a woman who's out here getting multiple guys' DNA on her face. It's just not a good look. A lot of the times, hoes are reckless. You do not want a reckless woman around you. A reckless woman who just goes based off her emotions and how she feels. Maybe one day she's like this, one day she's like that. That's not a woman who's gonna nurture the household. That's not a woman who's gonna really cater to you and the family. That's not a woman you want for real. A lot of the times these hoes, they get up and just have spontaneous feelings. You don't want a woman who's reckless in your life. It's gonna cause a lot of damage to come to you. And last but not least, guys, a lot of these hoes, they are damaged and broken. They are damaged and broken. You know what I mean? If you drop a glass bottle and you go to pick up all the shards of glass, you're gonna cut yourself. So if you're dealing with a hoe, you need to realize all her pain, her trauma, whatever she's been through is gonna now start to fall onto you. A lot of guys out there have tried to take care of a hoe and turn her into a housewife, and next thing you know, they're alcoholics. They're losing their mind. They're going crazy. Their life is going to shambles because they wanted to save a hoe. Guys, you need to realize something. A wise man once said,
if Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
if Jesus can't save these hoes, what makes you think you can? You're not above Jesus. You're not. You know what I mean? A lot of the times too, these women don't even want to be saved. These women don't even want to be saved. It's just, as men, we've been raised to think they're princesses, angels, queens. So when we see them out in the streets hoeing, a lot of men can tend to feel sorry for these women. You know, a lot of men can tend to feel sorry for these women, like, damn, she must have had it so hard. She must have had a hard childhood. And maybe that's true. But it comes a point where you've got to accept she just might want to be a hoe. Like, this might be part of her healing process. That's what a lot of them will say, that bullshit. They're out in the streets hoeing to heal. How does that even make sense? You know what I mean? Giving your body to multiple people is helping you heal. You know, so a lot of times guys can see hoes and be like, damn, you know, she must have had something bad happen to her to be doing this. Let me save her. Don't save her because she doesn't want to be saved, bro. You know what I mean? Why are you trying to put on a superhero cape and save a hoe? You're not Jesus. Calm down, bro. Calm down. You're not Jesus. You're not the Prophet Muhammad. Who do you think you are? Sit down somewhere. You're not a superhero, brother. Why are you trying to save her, bro? Calm down. That's not your responsibility. God didn't say it's her time to be saved, so why do you want to come here saving hoes? Calm down, brother. Why? Focus on yourself. When you didn't have any money to your name, when you was down bad, when you was going through life, going through struggles, maybe you wasn't getting as many women as you wanted to, who came and saved you? Alright. Nobody. So why is it as soon as a woman is going through a down, you know what I mean, going through bad times in life, why is it that men are just quick to want to go save them? And then when she disrupts your life, you're complaining when you were warned. So guys, just take this message and please learn. Don't turn a hoe into a housewife. I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. Wherever you watch this video, have a blessed day, and I'm out.